Once again, we back, y'all. Back in the house. We're gonna talk about E40
Uncle Leach, you did.
Who's at the game? White dude was heckling him the whole game.
No.
He turned around to address the situation. Just the white dude's wife stepped up. They had a verbal altercation. Then the white dudes proceeded to call security. Security comes. End up escorting E40 out the game.
What?
Crazy.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
That's real crazy.
So you mean to tell me he won't bother nobody the whole game? You got people behind you bothering you.
He went to celebrate the game.
And they end up
watching
throwing this dude
Why
out.
every time
altercation?
A white woman or a white man and a black person have an altercation, the black guy gotta leave, or the black person gotta leave. Why is that?
You know what? The same thing happened with that woman that was that spit on that girl last night. She was at the Days and black girls checking out, and then the white lady came up and she was like, "You don't really belong here." You know what I'm saying? You need to leave.
Wow.
She in her socks. She's in her socks, man. And then she look at the black girl and say, you gotta leave. So basically, she's saying it's making me feel uncomfortable that you're around.
Wow.
They feel like, I guess they feel a lot of them feel like you ain't no more than a dog. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, that's a low life way to think.
It's that white privilege shit.
That's supremacy shit.
No, I mean I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't know what it is, about us that makes them. I don't know. You think they're scared of us? What is it?
I think it got something to do with equality. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people lost touch with integrity and equality. You know what I'm saying? We got to learn equality for ourselves as a people, quote unquote. I'm not putting no color in it because we all bleed the same.
That's true. And a lot of my statements,
I think they're not necessarily. They are scared of us to a certain extent, but I believe they're scared to lose their white privilege more than anything.
Exactly.
Okay.
Their power of position.
Yeah. In America.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So basically, if if their kids were to know that, we actually did all of the work to build a country, then it's like they lose respect for it. You know what I'm saying? Their parents more than likely.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, shoot, you didn't do nothing. You've been telling me this all my life, and I'm learning that the black people over here did it.
With a mindset, right? Because
Yeah.
I was watching a Dame Dash interview, and he said most rich black people, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's first generation wealth.
Think
about that.
What's that mean, though? What does that even mean?
That means no money hasn't been passed down yet. No property, no assets haven't been passed down yet. Most rich black people, they're the first ones
to be rich.
Most white people, they're dealing with most successful white people.
They're dealing with their parents' stuff.
Right.
Yeah, okay, baby. I get it.
Money, assets.
That's true though. That's true.
Yeah.
We missed it's a big generation gap between I always say the 50s babies and the 80s babies. That gap, because I think basically then, you know what I'm saying, everybody's mind was taken away from them. You wasn't nothing but a worker then. Nobody was a thinker.
I want to add on to something what y'all saying. I know y'all heard about the Great Migration, right?
What happened?
Well, the period of the Great Migration was that the black people wanted to move away from slavery. So they moved out the South and they moved up north. This is why you got mixed cultures like all over the world. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Black people. Well, we started it. And we wanted to move out of that oppression of our ancestors being slaves and we being taunted as slaves. We're not slaves. We're very important people. very important people. We to be reckoned with. This is why the world is so in awe with us. You know what I'm saying, about our way of life. They actually stealing energy from up under the table from us.
That's a fact. And it's like, okay, it's not accidental or coincidental that when we start school, what's the first thing they teach us about?
What?
Slavery.
It is what they do.
That's a form of programming. You know what I'm saying?
So how does that work, yo? So if they teach you slavery,
right,
then it's like what? They programming you to be a slave?
Well, to not think that great things are possible. That you shouldn't do no more than clean the toilets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do the dishes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, no. Fortune 500 CEO. No. It's not for you. You know. You can't do that.
That's like what Biggie said.
So
check his record. When he was like saying, when he was going to school, they considered the fool because I dropped out of high school.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's why you hear Hov say shit like, "We don't shine shoes no more."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I find it odd that, okay, being without a job, right? Because you said something about the schools, man, and you saying like basically that they talk about slavery, they want to give you this different mindset. Yo, I find it weird as heck that just right here in Duval, man, basically there's a difference between the north side and the west side versus the south side. And it's crazy because what I'm seeing now that I'm unemployed, don't have a job, whatever, when you go into the staffing agencies like Remedy on the north side and Remedy on the west side, the only jobs they have to offer you are warehouse jobs, forklift, reach truck, selector, picking jobs.
Yeah.
Now the south side, when you come over here, sorting, assembly, right? When you come over here on the south side,
I've been through all that.
You go to Remedy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then they send you through a third party. Remedy don't handle the staffing no more.
Okay.
MFG Resource handle the staffing. You see what I'm saying? So you got to go through MFG Resource just to get a call center job. Yeah. Anything with data entry, you know what I'm saying? Anything to where you got to use your mind, management, computer, typing, anything that's going to have you sitting down, chilling, and directing traffic, you know what I'm saying? You got to come on the south side to get it. But what they don't tell, what people not recognizing is you got to doggone put your social security number in the system. You got to tell them whether you white or black.
Yeah.
You got to take certain skills tests or whatnot. Right. So now they got an algorithm to sift through all that stuff like that.
That's heavy.
You interview without you even being present.
Right. Right. So you can. So now I don't apply with the north side and the west side.
I don't put no gender, none of that shit.
I put white, man. I ain't gonna lie. I put white. I ain't gonna flex. You know, because as soon as I put it,
prefer not to say.
Prefer not to say. You put that, they gonna be like, look at this. They gonna be like, look at this black dude right here. That's crazy.
See my birthmarks?
Shoot, it ain't safe to say that. Shoot.
Hey, what happened to Michael Jackson happened to me the opposite way. I turned all black.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, well, shit, man, y'all. These are topics of the day, man. This is what we, you know what I'm saying. This is where we at, man. With it, you know what I mean. A lot of curiosity, you know, a lot of different things, you know, that you know we wish could change and wish could be better. You know what I'm saying. But we just, you know, just bringing it to the surface, man. Out here chilling with my you know what I'm saying?
As a man, right? When we go into manhood, right? When do we become exonerated from our childhood
mistakes?
No, not necessarily those two, but childhood rules and regulations. Mainly hood rules and regulations like snitching and keeping it gangster and just these hood rules that they govern us under. When do we grow out of that and go into fatherhood, manhood?
Kind of hard, man, because they taking They take
taking us out.
they take the fatherhood out of the doggone out of the culture. You know what I'm
The reason how
saying?
they taking out the culture because the prisons and correctional facility.
What about the music?
The music is enticing because they saying it's devil music.
The exploitation of black women.
The beats is enticing these young boys to want to drill. What is drill? Drill is something like kill. That's what drill means.
No, it's more like a.
I'm asking you. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what that word means.
I feel like it's more like a high energy. Yeah, like
it's a musical form of it.
Yeah, but what he's saying is it's like a high energy kill for real. Like okay, back in the day we was gangsters. You know what I'm saying?
Me want to kill one of y'all because they're looking at me.
But how do we get to the point of praising a real nigga opposed to praising a real man? You know what I'm saying? Like it's more cooler to be a real nigga than a real man.
Yeah, you don't know no real man. Well, what you got as an example of a real man? Straight up.
Yeah.
Shit, you a real man. A man who provides for himself and his family and take care of his kids.
Now I see
a protector, a provider, an example of a father to his kids, one who doesn't beat on his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like a honorable man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's that's real to me. That's gangster.
Yeah, that was my dad.
Getting back to you, your kids is going to show you a whole lot, bro. And I can't even express what God is showing me. I got my game mask on, too. I want to thank y'all brothers for coming on the show today. We kicked a lot of good topics. Yeah, y'all keep spreading the word, you know what I'm saying? Because only we can make the change.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man.